You are listening to Intuitive Healing with Bente Hansen. Now, back to Intuitive Healing.
Welcome back. My guest today is Stephen Rogers, who has developed a program called Shen Life. Stephen, before we talk about that program, would you mind sharing with listeners your contact information? How can they learn about you, what you have to offer, and what are the common contacts that you have?
Okay, they can go to GetShen, that's GetShen.com, and if they're interested, they can scroll down, and there's a Shen Life, the foundational practice, which they can click on and read all about.
Okay, that makes sense.
And also for the Shen Life foundational practice, for your listeners, if on the coupon code, when they go to purchase, they put in, there's a little box, Intuitive Healing, and they'll get a 25% discount. That's $50 off.
Whoa, that is generous.
Yes, we're very happy to be, like I was telling you on the break, and our right demographic with our program.
Okay, and how long is this discount valid for?
That's right. You know, I have a private coaching section as a session that's included. I'm glad you said that. It's not time, it's amount of people. I can take 50 because I can't possibly do all of the private coaching any more than that. So we're going to extend this until 50 of them are sold, and then after that, we're going to cut it off and go back to normal.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, so all your listeners, GetShen.com, go down to Foundational Practice, and also for the discount code, the words are Intuitive Healing. So I trust that listeners who come in on the archives will take advantage of this great opportunity, Stephen. So exactly what is Shen Life, and how can you best explain it to people who are curious but don't have a clue?
All right, well, Shen Life, in one sentence, is a stage of human development where Shen, or creative source, is fused into perfect harmony with every aspect of your life. Now, typically when we think about enlightenment, most people think about transcendence, and that is a stage. That's an out-of-body experience, which can be prolonged, but that's also a disassociative experience. And the way I explain Shen Life is it's taking it a whole other stage beyond that into full-body enlightenment, and that's embracing all aspects of ourself, our multidimensional self, so that we begin to experience not only Shen as our center of gravity, but we also begin to experience it in every aspect of life. So therefore, when we look out in front of us on the screen that we call life, we actually embody the unified awareness of Shen. It's not an intellectual thing where I can go, namaste, I recognize the divine in you. We actually do. And therefore, every aspect of our life, whether it be finances, our health, our interaction with our relationships, all these things begin to take on a whole new context. They begin to take on a whole new, way of being, living, and experiencing. Unlike a lot of the Think and Grow Rich models where we're trying to think our way to all of these, to a better relationships, better finances and stuff, all these things are just natural responses or attributes of being in a Shen life or embodying full-body enlightenment. You could say we're living now, as the Taoists say, in wei wu, or as and the Christians say, in permanent grace or flow. Those people that attempt this path never make it, and they don't, and for good reason. It's not an easy path.
Oh, shucks. You mean there's no 12-step formula and instant success? Darn.
I wish there were.
I know, but I know what you're saying, and I'm sure that a lot of listeners will resonate with what you're saying. There is work, there is pain, there is discomfort, but the rewards are phenomenal.
Yes, exactly. The rewards are phenomenal, and most people coming to it may not even know that those rewards are phenomenal, and that's abstract for them. And a lot of times we need a little push, and most of the time that push is pain. For me, it was pain. You know, I was locked up in a cell and an addict, and I put myself there. I knew the choices I had made and the thoughts that I had put me there. And I got to the point where I just could not trust them anymore, and I wanted to get out of that situation. So pain for me was a motivator. Now, the amount of pain in which we meet, I mean, that's relative. And so I hope that your listeners and everyone else who comes to this never has to go through the kind of pain that I've went through and others have went through.
Yeah, it's relative to what, you choose to go through